Welcome to a Vanguard news video without the bullshit. Let's get started. DPV01 tries to trick V Premium players into thinking they are getting new cards, but in actuality, it's just new different starting Vanguard for subclans or archetypes that never got one. And people say that standard format loves to pander to nostalgia. Here is a list of the reprints in the set. I was doing this in a rush, so advance apologies if I wrote something wrong or put the incorrect card name. This could have all been avoided if Bushiroad just published scan images of the reprints instead of asking people to read. Luckily, Kairos from Twitter posted images of all the reprints as I was writing this, so special props to him. Bastion gets a new promo card because it got left behind so much that not even his waifu in DBT08 got him to be expensive again. Sapient Owl while on rearguard hand or trigger zone during your turn gets 2 grades and 2k power if you have a Bastion Vanguard. And when it's placed on rearguard, you can put a grade 3 or higher card from your drop zone into your soul if you have a Bastion Vanguard to give your Vanguard 5k power. Then you countercharge 1 damage if you put a Bastion card with this ability and you haven't countercharged this turn yet. Don't you just love it when the real purpose of the card is in the cost than the ability itself? Bastion just bought himself another year of Prime subs with this card. Seems like Bruce and Nirvana are still the only ones abandoning their grade 4 forms this year. And it's now time for all you degenerates have been waiting for. Eva's new form and supports in DBT11. Fluctuate Buster Barrage is a blitz order card that when played, lets you call up to 2 grade 2 or higher units with different names from your drop zone to the Guardian Circle, then give one of your units 10k power for that battle. So let me get this fucking straight. This card cost basically nothing to play, and it heavily implies that its main use is to call both versions of Obscurity to the Guardian Circle on top of getting power for that battle. So unless you're playing Gandiva or Vermilion, everyone has to brute force their way against a 30k shield bikini clad scientist and her harem. Lady Fencer of Dual Extreme Nebula while on rear guard lets you pay 1 soul blast when she attacks, and you have a blitz order in your drop zone to get 10k power. And while on rear guard, you can pay 1 counter blast, and binding herself at the end of the battle she attacked a Vanguard, to add up to 1 grade 2 or higher blitz order from your deck. That isn't a Regalis piece. You can add a set order instead, if your drop zone has a blitz order. So on top of a free 30k shield blitz order, they also get a new unit that can add Elementaria Sanctitude. Brandgate is truly becoming Borchia Road's true cash cow nation. Upzar Gadler when put in the Guardian Circle lets you either call up to 1 Obscure Deed from your drop zone to the Guardian Circle, or add it to your hand. If you have a Reaver Vanguard with the Glitter ability, you discard a card if you added him to your hand. Now I just feel sorry for Obscure Deed at this point. He wants to rest in peace but everyone just wants to use him as a meat shield. On a side note, this card looks a lot like Geats or Gats River bot form from Mega Man Legends 2. Finally, Poison in Paradise Eva, when placed by riding over Fountain of Knowledge Eva, lets you add up to 1 research set order then you activate Persona Ride. And while on Vanguard, you can bind a Fountain of Knowledge Eva from your soul when she attacks, to call up to 1 Obscure Deed from either your deck hand or drop zone then both her and that Obscure Deed get 5k power. You ride the bound card with this ability's cost in rest position at the end of your turn. Another glitter unit suffering from a side grade, while using her on attack ability can now revive Obscure Deed and getting extra power. You're losing the ability to add any card over just getting a set order, which by that point you'd probably already ran out of copies in your deck. And that concludes this Vanguard news video. Be sure to subscribe and let me know in the comments how all of the reprint in DPV01 sucks.